Architectura is a new way to build housing that's better, faster, and at a much lower cost. Architectura shortens the building cycle, cutting months into days with a virtual-first approach that allows products to be designed, created, tested, customized, and photographed in 3D before the product is even manufactured, allowing collaboration among designers, developers, merchants, buyers, inventory planning, marketing, and product management. Our homes are factory-built. When you build under one roof, instead of under the elements of the sun and the rain, you can work every day in a normal fashion or not depending on the weather. This helps a lot in cutting down times and achieving efficiency at the same time. Materials don't get wet. Or bonding agents actually bond. Working in a controlled environment helps a lot. The first thing we thought of was the shipping problem. If you can't ship a product easily and affordably, then it doesn't make sense to build it in a factory. This is one reason why modular construction has failed to gain market share and why most buildings are still built one at a time, by hand, in the field. Architectura buildings are delivered in modules the size of a shipping container, to ship in any highway, enabling massive scaling of factory-built housing. We re-engineered the rooms. We picked all new building materials and manufacturing equipment that will enable us to mass-produce housing by following best-in-class automobile methods. Architectura's different-sized room modules can connect to build almost any building. All our homes are made to withstand the rigors of earthquakes, hurricanes, and fires. A rigid steel chassis allows floor-to-ceiling glass windows and doors to be placed anywhere in the home, and yet, this feature does not compromise structural integrity at all. In fact, it collaborates with it. Our composite walls combine steel and expanded polystyrene, EPS, or wood and polyurethane foam, in the form of structurally insulated panels, SIP. When welded to the steel chassis, the combination of materials makes for very strong and structurally sound homes. All homes incorporate air filtration and energy recovery systems. This provides a continuous supply of fresh filtered tempered air throughout the home and reduces reliance on forced air systems. By default, all buildings are highly energy efficient. On top of this, systems like ductless heat pump heating and cooling, voice-activated control on LED lighting, and tankless water heaters, with high-performance insulation help keep recurring costs down a lot. Programmable thermostats, smart technology, programmable lighting, and shade controls do the rest. Homes arrive at the site ready to plug in different exterior cladding and interior finishes and fixtures to tune the house to its site. We will provide anyone, anywhere with quick and affordable housing solutions. Our products were built to solve the housing crisis in the US. However, they also have many use cases including disaster relief, military, multifamily, residential, hospital units, and more. Our customizable building blocks mean that we also appeal to developers looking for affordable ways to build multifamily apartments in a fast and affordable way. You don't need to manage the project yourself. We think that's ridiculous, and from another era. It's as if to buy a car, or a phone, or a refrigerator, or a laptop. You would have to start a parallel career in project management, all over. You don't need to hire an architect anymore. Let's keep on going with the analogy of the car. It's as if to buy one. You needed to design it from scratch, with the help of someone called an architect. Someone that you'll most probably be at odds with within a few days of the beginning of the project. Now, become an expert in finishes. Spend valuable time in showrooms to select them, plus the fixtures and appliances. It's clear that there are many alternatives, but not so many that we cannot help you. You don't need to become a manufacturing expert. And at Build Time, search for trustworthy local builders and contractors, go through a non-transparent bid process, and brace yourself when the bids come in higher than expected. You don't need to wait a year for your home. We think we can build any building type, anywhere on the planet. But we are starting with the small buildings. Popularity and demand for backyard accessory dwelling units, ADU, is skyrocketing. Beyond the ADU AMD small to medium house market is general building construction. The planned Architectura building system should be able to construct almost any building type almost anywhere on the planet. This means in the future our potential total attainable market size is very large. Today, most buildings are built by hand, one at a time in the field. We hope that our building system can change this. Our vision is to solve the world's housing crisis by rapidly producing buildings on a massive scale. Creating housing is slow and expensive. Architectura has the technology to rapidly produce housing at a speed and cost that can change the world.